Oh, that is not good. That really is not good. Because I saw Fallout 4 take up like 2,000 megabytes of memory. And it never actually wants me to be able to open a door. Which is bizarre. It's really trying to say that, oh, you need a bed. It's already trying to say it's not responding. Oh wait, it's also a high amount on disk. Cause what other add-ons? Southern Life Creation Club, there's a dollar in front of it, well, dollar sign. You know, no one is here, because I'm trying to get everything rolling. And honestly, what mods could I just do without? Because I have that much in terms of actual mods. Okay, for the one person here, I'm still trying to get either Fallouts to work. With Fallout 4, I'm trying to make it so that it's not crashing as soon as I enter a door to Arcadia. And you can't see it, but I'm able to see it, that it's taking it's doing about 2,200 megabytes from memory, and it took a lot for disk. But it's so much a lot that it's in the dark orange. And I don't know how much I can really remove. It's still on 2.74 gig, even though not all of them are functioning, although I'm pretty sure I can get rid of that one because I'm using using a different version. Most of the time, the stuff that I'm deciding not to use anymore. I know some of them are small, but I'm not using them. definitely be said that that is not necessary, even though it's powerful as shit. You would honestly just hope at this rate that it works. Even if it's still saying it's not responding, trying to comprehend the situation. That you know you can't see the circle. But it's getting close to 3,000 megabytes or 50% of the memory. Doesn't have the Streamlabs OBS with it saying it's somehow got 18 tabs open, even though I don't know how it's doing that. It said you got 1,249. I know it hardly. It's in a situation of not running, but I can't do much. And luckily, I was actually able to make it so that I didn't have to fully turn off my PC. I just had to press it and then cancel it. I'm risking so fucking much at this rate. That I just expect it to crash. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't want to fucking work. I'm gonna see if it's an actual problem with the game itself. Well, it seems like I'm not the only one having a problem. One, then they're trying to enter Arcadia, which is a bit of a problem. Okay. Okay, well, you can do the Photoshop thing. I'm struggling to enter a building in Fallout 4, and also Fallout New Vegas tried to ruin my entire PC by locking off one monitor. Had to almost turn off my PC just to cancel it so it would function. But for some reason, even though I've deleted some mods, I still can't get into Acadia. I'm not the only one that has a problem. I don't know out of all of the mods that you can see on the screen, which you might not be able to because you're using Photoshop at the same time, which one out of all of these is making it crash as soon as I leave. Well, not as soon as I leave, but more like as soon as I open a door to go into a building, kaput. It just can't handle it for some fucking reason. I wish I knew as to why. Except, what the fuck am I meant to delete? Like, I don't want to be saying it's some of the new stuff because it was doing this before. The ones that I would know that technically work would be all of the small ones. I better cap stashes because that I'm pretty sure that's hardly anything. That just fixes how many caps you get in those stashes instead of it being like 20. To my knowledge, the Soul Knight Straight Sword and Estus Flask instead of Stimpaks work. I hope. Pretty sure Pip-Boy retexture works. Pretty sure no pre-war pipe weapons work. Well, okay, that I had to install because reasons. Because it's associated with another mod. I haven't had exactly had a chance to experience a Terminator 7th Gen 1 and 2 situation. Or Terminator minigun. That's small, so you'd think it would work. That works. These work. Oh yeah, there's like, I'm gonna have to, well, get rid of Star Wars lightsaber because it's massive and I don't plan on using it. What else? I know it's like you could easily point out, oh, just get rid of at least something. Like, I'll put it this way, the AER-50 modern laser assault rifle is fucking massive. I wish it actually said how large the file size was here, but I swear it's like 500 megabytes, and I tried to stick to the small stuff. And also, oh wait, I'm gonna have to get rid of this because it doesn't work without the lightsaber mod. That would be weird. This is an extension of this. Um, to my knowledge, the Stalker one. Well, that mostly adds a lot of greenery to it, if anything. So I will make a list of all of the mods in here that I know to work. Because to my knowledge, Leveling 2.5 works because I already have the 2 times on it, even though I might want to remove it at this rate. I don't know if that will send me, yeah, working, although just tell me at some point when you're actually available for some form of a Discord call, honestly. Because I'm just waiting on you, because I've got all the time in the world this rate. Apart from Saturday night, that. Pretty sure ammo box text works. Color map works. I don't think it's a large one. I had to change some stuff for it to work, but I could actually, because this might take a bit, I'm gonna put on some copyright free music, which does mean that we are going to be activating no copyright sounds. I'm sorry, but their music is great, particularly one song. I'll just put Pokemon music on, because as long as it's not the anime, I'm fine. But I think, okay, if I can even find it. Okay, I don't know what the volume is. Is that good enough volume? Like, is it? I don't know what the balancing act is for it properly, because I'm not hearing the stream itself. So, do I put it louder? Louder? Because try and get the right balance of it still being heard, but I'm not overshadowing it, even though it looks like I'm overshadowing it a lot. It's so weird how Fallout 4 is able to crash as well. I have 3 mods active for Dark Souls Remastered, and to my knowledge, that has never crashed. Oh wait, I know why, because that's made by From Software with Bandai Namco. Actually, is it Namco Bandai? I don't know which way round it is now. But pretty much, they can make a stable game, apart from one area. But in terms of remaster, no loss. And yet Bethesda, I know there's a lot of mods, but even in the base game without any mods, can still crash because it crashed a lot of time on Fallout on PS4. Okay, I haven't exactly experienced this much. I know it's been annoying, so I don't need to, but haven't really want to experience it. I could get rid of that because I'm using the Star Wars weapon. But it still works, like to my knowledge, it fully functioned. Okay, that's original. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like in here it's not. None of it is saying that anything is absolutely necessary, but it would. But actually, it would highlight in red if anything didn't work. And why is this not? Why is that not? Oh, maybe I'm pretty sure I still have Stalker here. Don't know how that worked. This worked. There were some problems that if you combine it with different armor, then it does fuck up. That I only have experienced recently, and that seems like it worked. Well, I need that to work down with this. But that's still 35. To my knowledge, that works. Actually, it was be textured to, well, to this. That one's the original, and then that one. I know I'm being on the rumor side of things. If I had a great PC, like a streamer's worth, i.e. the ones that can get thousands of people in, I'm not counting the certain people on just chatting that can get 11k in, that are certain people, but more like the people that can get 1,000 plus people in their streams easily. have like a 3 grand plus PC would be able to handle this easily. I don't know. So down to 32. What more am I gonna have to cut out? Especially when I still have a few plugins. Okay, well that's just a tutor bonus for me, quite literally. That, to my knowledge, is small, because you just change the values. Okay, I haven't had exactly a chance to experience, well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna now delete 5 of them. Down to 29. Or 45 active plugins. Because it still has all these as counted plugins, even though should they really count? I just hope that everything functions as of right now. Even the list I have on my phone for mods at work, I might need to add the rest in. Except I cannot entirely, well, I wouldn't be able to know if the Terminator systems Gen 1 and 2 work. I haven't had a chance to experience it because, you know, it requires finding them. That worked. I can say there's some problems with it just being blocky textures. This worked apart from it not functioning. But it's still not being... doesn't blend in well with other armor. If you just have the armor by itself, it works fine. Like, it doesn't glitch out or anything. But it's mostly visual glitching, it doesn't fuck up or anything, to my knowledge. And if I wanted to install any of this stuff again, I'd be able to find it on download history. It's still weird to me also that it says that Chrome has 11 tabs running at once. And you never exactly get to see what they are. You just know what one of them is. Because it's like 200 megabytes. But I wish it told you what the tabs were, because pretty sure not all of them are absolutely necessary.
for that fucking cold. The one that gave me hardly any hours of fucking sleep, because it woke me up with a sore throat and needing to blow my nose. I hate having at least one cold moment. At least that's what I fucking feel like. The minimum cold month. Even though it's like, oh, you look up how to get less. So we'll change, well, get more sleep. Tiny change, I don't have a tiny, but oh, what others? Actually, I think that's mostly it. 28 with 45 active plugins. Amending that copyright free music, and we are going to be seeing if Fallout 4 well, it should be able to launch because it was able to launch beforehand, but see if we can actually enter Arcadia, or it's just gonna say fuck you, get out, because honestly it could. But this could easily be all for nothing, and actually I can't say it's all for nothing because it was crashing beforehand, but it's already in dark orange for disc. It's not, the disc is up to 30%. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, what's the size for mods now? Because it was about 2.74 at one point. It was over 3 gig at one point. $2.46, that feels like hardly anything went away. Or is it because I still have these installed of Enclave Exit 2 and Excavate Power Armor, but they aren't in because I downloaded them directly and I didn't put them into Mod Manager. Although to my knowledge, they worked fine. And also Hellfire Exit 3, even though the only one I'd give a shit about now is Liberty Power Armor. Okay, that was also massive and I didn't initially use it, I don't use it now. That's small and I don't know why the F is blurred out, or even why there's still dollar signs. Stuff that was, it was great to see, I just wish there was more colors. That, I'm surprised, it's 37 megabytes, and all they did was change hot pink to orange. They just changed the hex code and somehow that's 37 megabytes. I don't know if these will actually help. But this way you never know. Okay, there is that. Yeah, AR 5575. Also with power, well, it's just that massive. Look, I could delete those to then reinstall them back into, well, no, not back into, but reinstall them to put them directly into Mod Manager itself. So this way, if I do, well, it often ends up being better if I put the Mod Manager itself. I still don't know what the hell SWO is. But now I'm gonna have to see how much it is now. Because honestly, some of the stuff I could do without. Because that AER-15, it was helpful. But it's over 500 megabytes. Why am I needing it to take up that much? I mean, this is what happens when you have a PC that's worth around £1,000. Well, most of it the time works great, apart from sometimes software fucks up, but that's the software, not me adding stuff that's gonna make it completely awful. Because it's down to 2.42. And now we're gonna have to see if it can actually work. Well, if I still can't open that door, clearly I don't know what the fuck to do there than just, oh, it's the game's fault. Because I don't know what the fuck I've done. If it's not... Because if it's not anything to do with me, that'll be a shock. But... Wait for it. Win! Fuck it, finally! We managed to actually go through a door! I don't know what I can do to celebrate, but holy shit. Look, Viper, I hope you're listening to this because we managed to do something that took absolutely forever to do. Opening this one door. I guess one thing to probably tell me would be really asking when you're available for some form of a Discord call.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, You have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror...
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes.
Okay,
I know
how
it
the
might
hell
seem
would that even
impossible that you
work?
could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen.
Oh.
I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality?
Yeah, I get it.
People,
I
places,
saw a guy from
even sounds and
Measures.
colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad
I
to hear
could
it.
not answer that.
Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founder, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But
Okay,
after
no
my
wonder.
escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting.
Definitely
One
happy
day,
in this week
it
because I
finally
managed to
occurred that
actually
maybe
open a
I could
door in
decide for
Fallout 4
myself
by
what to
deleting
do,
a lot of
who I
mods.
was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes.
I mean, I had some
Either
difficulties
they
with
were
New
escapees
Vegas
we managed to
because
find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed
More
the truth
happier?
to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi,
I
yes?
didn't have to be more happy that
I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my
okay,
kind.
I've been impressed with the synths I've come across.
That's good to hear. I hope your opinion of us only continues to get better. Now, was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week.
Hang on a minute, I'm hearing that voice. Of who is it? He's the voice of Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man games that were both bad, and also he's the voice of Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003. I'm surprised he still had work in this year. Sam Riegel, there we go. Sam Riegel's in this fucking game. That's a bit bizarre.
I'm coming in. You stay right there.
am I actually able to... This door's now open. Yeah, you don't need to put that many Ks in.
I was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
New
They're
girl,
nothing
right?
you need to be
Must be.
concerned about.
Because
It's
I don't
not them.
recognize you.
I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Really?
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
No, that's a possibility.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I can just get my robot to do it. I'll improvise. I'll have the terminal. Ease up on the meeting. I'll just talk to Dima. Well, actually, I'm a smooth talker. Would that actually work?
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
All right. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Okay, so I can do all of them. portal just upstairs? Confirm as I seem like it. Does I am hidden? So hopefully it does function.
Got
I
it.
wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
Hide and wait. We're talking, but I'm doing this instead. Can we be seen at all or not?
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a
Far
side?
Harbor's the
Building the
option,
fog condensers
not
around
charge of
Far
the
Harbor
atom
wasn't
bomb.
exactly a neutral act.
I'm not
We
trying to
couldn't
say it's
stand
because of
by
them being
and let the
religious,
people of this island
but
die to the
considering they're
fog.
trying to
Just
worship
like you couldn't just
radiation.
leave the cult of Adam without a home?
Radiation's gonna
Giving
kill
them the
They ain't
submarine base was a
superhumans, they ain't
mistake.
ghouls.
The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never
Okay,
told me about
my
those.
robot's
I
in
have
the
to wait
background.
until
How
they
have they
become a
not
security
seen it?
risk.
I know how
I've
it
seen
looks
that.
in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands,
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
we can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running
You
out
look
of
right there,
options.
my brother's just
I say we
chilling
tell
and
her how to
nothing's
hack into the
happening.
memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider
That's what I
you to
thought
be an
now,
intruder.
3,000 megabytes
I've loaded
of
the
memory,
program with
holy
some
shit.
instructions I've recorded that will
And
help
pieces
guide
quite
you through
wall.
it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Am I gonna get caught or not? So, pretty much... From what I can remember from that, was they were trying to help both sides, but they couldn't. Meaning that we're gonna have to try and get them to choose Far Harbor, because Children of the Atom there's someone on the crazy side because they're just gonna die from nukes. Well, the radiation poison, if anything. Protected by who? Is it just because I have one? Yeah, I have no sneak skill. So are both of them just up here? What the hell even is this? This honestly looks like a very large lava lamp. So we could just take that? Seemingly no problem. I don't know what you're getting at with the sip.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I can kill them.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
Oh, I found your gold bong out like that. I wasn't even trying. That's what gold trophy for where you belong. Okay, I'm gonna have to check for Fahaba if there's any other trophies I needed to hire out. Okay, trophies, achievements, and near they're the fucking same thing. Like, is one of them for Arcadian Ideals? Apart from there's one for collecting all the magazines on this island. And defeat 30 for harvesting creatures. Push back the fog, or monthly for harbor pleasure applications. Let's far where you belong. And not one of them mentions Arcadian Ideals at all. Because there's only 6. It's a story quest, well. I still have to eliminate Fog Crawler. Those things are all no longer in this place. I'm gonna want to hire. Okay. I hope there's no more problems. But is that being too helpful? Because I know there's optimism and all, but at the same time, considering the situation I'm in right now. Yeah, I got to use the Fallout New Vegas where you had to use that right arrow to move. Yeah, that's a bit of a far one to go to. Okay, this shouldn't. I didn't know it has beforehand crashed when I tried to fast travel to somewhere. Oh god, I just thought of another challenge for Fallout 4. Trying to beat the game with only using pipe weaponry. The shittest weapons in the game. Or just try and beat it using only the pipe pistol. Of course, I mean, bloody. This is. No, it's not allowing the gun. This. Okay, well, it's now. I don't want to get that location. It still looks a bit spine. So do you forget that I just have to jetpack up and down?
Gonna splatter your brain!
Level 104. Why would they be much?
Do it! Scream! Scream for
How
mercy!
many more warlords are they gonna fucking be? I can't just chop off one of the limbs. North to get rid of a fuck all. That just was absorbed into the grass. Oh no. I wasn't expecting to see the mysterious stranger out fucking nowhere. I that. I should have just remade it more often. Yeah, that did nothing. I mean, all the sea spa. Rather not. Okay, so you were over there and you just decided to teleport in front of me. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not having to go directly in it. I'm not exactly wanting to. Oh, wait, there's not really. Well, that is a bit of. No, well, I'm clearly I was afraid of nothing. Oh, I see that in the distance. Swear just disappeared. Fucking get back here, inmate frog crawler. There we go. What the fucking dog ball? Why do you have that? Why were you supposedly applause but you had nothing? Of fucking course. So is there nothing else I'm able to get here? Just for some reason I wanted to go through the door. I couldn't tell you as to why that is. Just that it is the case. Okay, was there not? I'm thinking of that place, but I'm pretty sure there was somewhere over there. There was a location to be able to go to. Okay, so currently it's working and it's not crashing. But all that means is, what mods am I able to reinstall for it to work? Because that is a big question. Because what mod was it that was just making it not work, or was it a collection of all the mods stopping it from working? I mean, there's another one. The fucking go for the valve. Can you stop vibrating? Okay, so yes, the AR-15 does take up a lot of space, but oh my god, they're powerful. So I don't know why you can't interact with the shark plus dolphin creatures. That's where you'd think, yeah, it's possible to, but no, they just exist as decoration at this point. What the hell did you even have with it? Bob's the trap. What the f— that's an actual helmet! Lobster trap. Fucking hell.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. My ride counter is spiking. We may want to move.
Oh, it's making up that much. Because there's an enemy down here. I can't see, but I still heard the bullet hole. Why does it slowly seem like I don't have the storage? Because it says it's E11.30, but it's like I'm getting less storage. I'm not getting this often, not necessary, but you're not just doing some form of a loop to eventually go to the nucleus, whatever the fuck that is. Because I don't know if that's somehow the machine that created the fog in the first place. Now this way I wouldn't fucking— someone who's already played the DLC because it's been out for years would know. Eagle Tannery. Okay. One person cat. Just one. Then again, there's Longfellow himself. He's not exactly wanting much company unless it's me. And I had alcohol bug decision. I don't have a bug making it so that you don't get addicted to them, and I don't have anything to negate any effects. Like I'm doing in Vegas with Cass, where somehow you can't get addicted to alcohol and you don't have any negative effects. Where are we still running? Okay, to my knowledge, I'm not seeing the glitch of
I'm sorry,
purple
but I
clothing.
don't have time for this.
Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this, but I've got a responsibility to these people.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking
Why
water
do we
from
have
a
Curie
purifier
in the
not far
background?
outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. I was hoping you might go have a look. If you're up to it, just head. I wouldn't ask a stranger.
All right.
Good. Our
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So wonders.
If the fog doesn't get us, the storm's—
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another. With that fog crawler gone, we can send some. That's right. The fog is yours. And here's another 2. Sure, I can agree to that. Now, but if you ask me,
Right.
that's why.
Sure. Believe me.
If that's true, then I'm sorry to hear it. My late husband, Daniel, was one day. Turns out some trappers moved their leader, you.
I'll make that trapper.
All right then. Remember.
Yeah, that even if I eliminate the trap, it's still not gonna remove them permanently. You know, kind of wish you could do that. If you remove the figurehead, then depending on what you do, then it can just end the entire conflict. Okay, you know, there was what the power tools had already been. But even though, yeah, I am using 7 as my power armor, plus synth clone trooper power armor, and a jetpack, and also the E11. It's still fun. I mean, I wish I was able to properly. Number 105. The max armor weapon, so double damage mini weapon, chance to cripple them. Grand slam their head off. So I guess that arguably would be the best one to do next. Like, so what else can I want to do there than just thinking of appear more often? But, I know it is literally just appear more often and then more often. Like, that's also helpful. 50% of your action points, because at times I'm wanting to use VODS, but because of how much I've ran, I don't have any action points at all. Even though if I've got it so that I'm using 75% less, I still end up with none.
Nice.
I'll put on another power gen of muting. There's often things like recently I just completely stop them. At least one of the mods I've installed literally says what material they would give you, but sometimes you're not always going to absolutely remember. Because most of the time it would just say what the thing is. Even though you can still highlight
it. Sweet.
Yeah, it does do that. Just it improves it a lot. What goals to vanquish? I thought that was because it did sound like one was waking up. Maybe I was wrong. Even though it did not sound like something that would be in my head.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Right, it's a bit difficult for me to when all junk is fucking weightless. I'm still. Are they out? But like. Well, they clearly must be beneath, but how far below are they? Like, slowly, it is seeming like I'm getting less, even though the... Do I still have a lot? Yes, and I really shouldn't really put into a load. Why?
We may have an enemy nearby. Here, over here.
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one it is that would do it. You know, usually somewhere inside and stuff island. Is there not one to increase action points in VODS that isn't just... Well, no, that's weapon accuracy. Well, yeah, it's agility. Okay, yes, I know I could easily kill them, but all it does is make it so that they're having to call about. They're just a straight kill. Seems to be quite divided. That is honestly just convenient that there is an exit right there, because one of the ghouls just has a key on him. And it's most of the time you're not exactly able to see, that would be weird with ghouls.
Let's get this.
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening. And you dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
What's the big deal about these tools?
Pellman's pumps out more foot-pounds of torque than a Deathclaw and Psycho. And before Paulie ran off, he kept those tools shiny. Nothing like them on this island. Period.
With the shape of the world right now, tools like this are useful.
Exactly. You got it. Wait. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever.
Look, 2k cabs, that's nice, but I already have 11,000. I don't need your charity. That much not about well, Was ideology more like the idea of the synth? If it was done so that they knew that one was being replaced and it was supposed to be just people, then fine. But the problem is that it ends up being its own, oh, being replaced and you don't know, and by the time you do know, it's too late.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. And now to work on the hull.
Fresh shipping. All your medical and food needs. Don't let the island.
How am I carrying too much?
Catch you off guard. Find my guns.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
Pretty sure I would have bloody been there. Unless it's far? I wonder that. This. And that one. Where even is it? Oh, well, unless I'm having to actually follow.
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You? That's a different story.
I already know about that, Ada. Said it a million times. I'm guessing because it feels like one has said it a lot.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The island's building inspector ought to be fired.
Well, because there's a fog in the way that's just full of radiation. Oh, I forgot. I have the marionette again. Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather solve this crime investigation. That's if it's actually going to be a real thing or not. Oh, it's up there. Oh yeah, I have been, yeah. Don't know where the hell it was.
hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly... Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This... Drat, the elevators seem to be out of order on this
No better not be in the others. Still being able to know when enemies are, but I want the dive attack even though that doesn't even do anything. Not do much. Okay, now it's balcony. Oh wait, what? Oh, and then just for some reason I try and jump ahead and the rover decides to stop. I think 4.5 times level might be a bit too quick. Because I've leveled up quite a bit in the past few minutes. Still want 2 times level on. Because it can just feel too slow at times. Oh fuck.
Never fear, man. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
What? There we go. I was a bit bizarre being fallen through a hole. That was an interesting form of spread because he's like, I aim for the leg and it still hit the stomach. Still out of order? How?
better be. Actually, it isn't. We still have one remaining. We still have a loose end to fail. It's just more often. How many times am I needing to... Okay, now we can actually continue. Wanted to make sure there were no actual loose ends. Definitely. Oh well, that explains it.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Yeah, no, this way my armor's not messed up. It doesn't weigh anything. No harm taking it.
Of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
I mean, just to find out that no one is there except for, well, not ghouls. Actually, possibly ghouls. Essentially, this was zombies. Yeah, my robot does look like a pink angel of death. And I love it. With, you know, laser Gatling guns. This is taking a while. Oh god, it's not exactly exclusive now, is it? Someone took us to the wrong floor. I must be honest with you here, even though Vault 118's here. I can't actually open it. I didn't know this was down here. Oh, fuck off. How? Well, clearly something has gone wrong. Because all of this is supposed to weigh fuck all. Apparently, I do not remember turning off weightless junk. Yeah, weightless junk right here doesn't want to work anymore. Is that because I got it off Bethesda.net and it's doing the thing like it did with, the other mod where I'm having to get it off Nexus mod itself.
Hey.
I'd be happy to. Help if I can.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you. Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, Detective.
Morse code? Is that all you can speak in concern? I thought you
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see it? The glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I may.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Oh yes, meanwhile my robot's just
Have a look at
in
the
the
crime
middle.
scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Is this blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Excellent. The baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie.
Oh.
You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Hang on, I'll sort something out because I need a drink. Jesus Christ, my mouth is like a desert.
So I am back, and currently 63% of memory is being used. Fallout 4 has not crashed yet, and my PC is warm, but not as warm as it was previously.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and
Continue on with
financier
this
for the hotel.
investigation.
He had vast experience
Even
managing
though we
venture
are
projects around
Batgirl.
the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors.
I'm
in
not
the
one to
vault
say we're
section
like
of the hotel.
CW Batwoman.
He worked with Vault Tech to
Actually,
have
we're
this
definitely
built
not,
to
because
their
we're
every
not
specification.
completely
Was there anything
useless.
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not back before the war. The residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brain. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. Once you have enough evidence, was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here.
They will accuse the murderer? Except I can't get into this place for some reason, but... Only if they didn't say the white stuff was something else.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved to
Oh no.
better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw. Hello, detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Maybe later.
Okay. Forget it. I can't do this right now.
But there's still the option. Find and accuse the killer. So is it literally trying to say that he is the killer? But I'm still wanting to see other people's side of the situation. Because it's saying I can do that.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee, Ali?
Art is life.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentient, come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about...
Indeed, this was the last piece. Her emotional lands this way. Tell me.
Right? It looks like...
Intriguing. What's the saying?
I mean, I can never say a lot of it is not good. Then it's my shitty opinion.
And what about this one? And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
It's just bullshit.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Ah, my fellow connoisseur of...
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see this whatever from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be
Okay, why so much emphasis on the word the murder? Like, emphasis on the murder.
Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Maybe later.
Good.
So many loose ends, even though it's like, oh, talk to this one person. Are you saying I can't talk to others?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty? Juliana, quite an effective tea.
Mr. Whiskers. Hello again. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene.
Why does Bert
Was there
somewhat
something
remind
else,
me
Detective?
of Grandpa Simpson?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana, I think she found something in the overseer's office. I don't know, really.
Right.
Was there something else?
Maybe later.
Very well.
Of course. Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
The one in it is over. There's a. Oh, wait, no.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching
Oh, wait, it isn't, because my character has barely done anything to do with the campaign. I still have to rescue Nick Valentine.
I hope you aren't expecting me to sort through this car. No. No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am.
Okay, is there even a way to go upwards? And it's there.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside.
This is just interesting. What are you doing?
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
How many more options can I just press for square?
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
There it is.
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger.
Far from
We'll
Piper.
find out if you can handle how much
Mainly
woman I am.
because
Care
the
to
other
hear some of
options
my
are
stories, detective?
Kate is too ruthless.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, detective. That was great, detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
Okay, but by the one mentioning of like, oh, red hair next to day, the only person, well, fictional character that can relate to both of those is Mary Jane Watson. Mainly because she did have red hair. And possibly had legs for days, I don't know. But yep, that was the case of just sleeping with a robot.
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career, or something else?
Can you answer some questions?
Sure, darling.
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair.
Oh.
But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Well, it is a bit strange how obsessed Santiago has been with the murder. I mean, he's always been a bit obsessive, though. He did a whole series of paintings of me, hundreds. Said I was his muse. It was flattering for a while, but the man is a bit much, even for me. Did you need something?
Maybe later.
I'll be around.
Can we just go up to the overseer's office from here, even though it's in complete disrepair? What are you? This is a broken down robot if I've ever seen one. It just doesn't want to say anything. None of them do. Seriously, how do I get to the overseer's office? Right, well, where's the actual bloody entrance? Because normally upwards. Oh, when behind me, let's go over to another. So it's there, but that does not help me in terms of where I'm needing to go. Like, I've got nothing. Okay, why would I steal from this place? Like, really? It really does sound like some of the things have been taught in Morse code or something. Still don't have anything from how they even...
Welcome to the Vault 118 gift shop. Forgot a personal item at home.
Did you have any thoughts on the case?
I'm afraid not, Detective. We're really at a loss, which is why I was sent to find you. Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment. Looking for a gift.
I'll think about it.
Okay. So nothing being done.
Protect
How
and
I'm supposed
serve.
to get to the overseer place? I'm not really being in here beating one of the lions. I'm like, probably not. Okay, some of that stuff I would know, but not all of it, because I'm seeing Chinese officer sword, a cannon, a shovel.
Yes.
Okay, that's making it seem like I can just take it. So I can get into the place. Except I don't know how to... Well, I don't know how to find the
Protect
place.
and serve.
I've got nothing in terms of helping me, showing me where the hell to go. A wake master alarm clock. God, that does sound like... It's extreme marketing, try and make it seem like it's something better than what it is. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I was here. I fell there somehow. But Jesus Christ, this is muddy. Oh damn, we've got Vault 1 and 8 Dweller. Currently dead. And... Wasn't able to take it, it didn't say steal.
That's a museum quality piece.
If it said steal, then I would not be able to do too much. Oh, Malta, I love... No. Is it on this terminal? Test the social interactions between working class and ultra wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with staff from the Cloves Edge Hotel. This also function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. So it's just vault tag continuing more cases of. Okay, let's just see what would happen if we put a certain section of the population in this scenario. because we've already had ones where one vault had 1,000 inhabitants. 999 of them were male, one was female, and the other one was the complete inverse. 999 males, no, 999 females, one male. Both failed because neither could really be in a position to reproduce like that quickly, considering it's like, oh. Because in one case, it's like, oh, I don't know, waiting 9 months with the same woman, there's still 1,000 to go, there's still 900 want to go, and then the other one's like, well, you can have all the others, but both would fail, honestly. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. This shall be operated as clandestine area hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and inclusivity are present. Upon activation, notice from Vault Tech, the secondary wing of the vault shall be made open to the public and selected from the local working class population. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but therefore confined to cramped second wing. Oh, well, that very much seems like a certain video that I could mention, but no. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed until test subjects can be determined. Test Group A, ultimately this group, well, subject group, not to number more than 10, shall have every desired tendency by robotic staff to the extent that is possible. They are considered to be above all legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B, working class. Subject group shall begin numbering 300 and shall be restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are to be extremely limited, and any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. Due to the potential for extreme sensory interactions, Vault Tech staff shall be restricted to the Overseer and key research members. All other security services and maintenance positions shall be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Yeah, it's just extremely cruel. And then the best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains designed. And they're doing this foreign tale. This is completely it's absolutely insane. Trying to convince my superiors that this will completely dismount the test results. They seem more intrigued by the idea than appalled. Door would open. Oh no. We received the activation notice from Vault Tech to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seemed to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Rude. Oh god, it's been weeks now. And I realised today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, or actually assholes, it's just me, trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. Can't take it.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Okay, no.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
I wish we could take this vault soon, but no. But, okay, I didn't need to read all of that. Still, it's interesting information. Pretty sure that is this not?
Hello, detective. How can?
It's not you. So where? So the others over there. But how is one supposed to get over there? I couldn't fucking tell you.
Protect and serve.
Right, what the hell is with this one? It's saying I haven't investigated? When?
My fellow connoisseur of the art.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? My work is primarily in oil.
Never mind.
Oh, that's weird that I don't have any.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
So, I don't know if that's the actual right way to do it. I'm guessing it is. Mainly because you were supposed... Well, initially it tried to lead you on to get Keith. Only to find out it was someone else.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me. But it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
And I say that as a job well done. Even if it's still seen and stuff. Because we found the real murderer. So I'm getting time for us to leave this place. And almost level up. Okay, we're not able to fall out because we're still in a place, and it's not like vault, one of the vaults in the Commonwealth, where that counts as a completely separate location. No, this is the place where it's within Cliff Edge Hotel and you can't warp. Whoa. Fix the problem. Sorted the crime scene out. Found the real murderer instead of it trying to say it was Keith. That's the easy way out. The last time I checked with detective work, it's never easy. Unless it's a newcomer. Because as soon as it's a newcomer, then oh my god, it's easy.
Yes.
I'm hearing a rad storm outside. That's not fun. Yeah, definitely when it's fucking bright green. Okay, there is not much of the stream left to go. And I'm needing to reinstall some, well, a mod. Not from the Bethesda's on there, but hopefully it's on here. Oh no, not here, Nexus mods, the Wayla's junk. Because it did work, and now it no longer wants to work.
Opening fire!
So somewhere over here. This is the location. There we go, Max. Mysterious stranger. I don't know why it's an accident.
Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to max out agility this way.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
There's one on the go though. Oh, okay, they're literally surrounding me. Well, I guess it's worth me repairing these fog connections and then ending the stream to continue later. Because I'm feeling better than I was at like 7 AM. Because that was just awful. But I will make sure that I go to sleep before 2 AM. And not after it, not like... What? Really? How am I lacking the fucking components? That is ridiculous. Also, we just have a lot of water purifiers here doing nothing. Why is this not on miscellaneous? Well, I thought I was able to do it, but apparently no. I'll just check to see if I can find it. Oh great, I'm having to go back to the body to see if it isn't, or is it isn't bugged. Because otherwise I can't do this quest. Because it's allowed me to do 2. But somehow it's saying that I can't do a 3rd. I know where the 3rd one is. Well, I know where the page of body is around here. Wait, hang on. It was just as I.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Yeah, it's glitched in such a way that there's only 2. I checked the thing. Why is it saying that there's only 2? Where apparently you are able to be in a position of finding it elsewhere. Well, I'm checking the quest line through a video to see what the situation is. Even though when the person did it, there was 3. So what am I meant to do? Because somehow there's only 2. Why is the memory for the 3rd one fucking gone? And I know I'm supposed to have ended the stream, but I also said that I would when I fix the things. Except I can't do that if the quest line's fucking bugged. So I don't know how one would even fix this. It's not a case of you going somewhere. No, the quest is supposed to show 3, even if it only shows 2. And what kind of a weapon is this?
We've got company.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
It is bugged out, and I don't know what the fuck to fix it with. I wonder if there's any comment why there's only 2. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be reported within the wiki itself as a bug itself. Why isn't this one? I don't know why one of my screen likes to do that. I just turn off temporarily. Yeah, for some reason, why is it still doing it? But usually it's a case of a wire not being all the way in, even though I thought it was. It's still doing it. Why? Both it says bugs and extraneous requests may appear on the record in addition to use. Nothing is said for. Okay.
Apparently, going to Bunker Hill. Yeah, it does say there's a quest line. I'm just checking. Because this was from 2 years ago by Mudkits 321. There's no chance that the person who made that account is actually watching this stream. But somehow it's saying Templine's Bluff is there. I will fucking go to it, and if it says it's there, and actually is there, there's a lot of things you would have to actually question.
You know what I call a good day?
How did it end up over here?
Excellent.
Someone explain. That is just bizarre. That it can just not be on where the person is supposed to be. But somehow end up in Templine's Bluff. Fallout. Oh my god. It's a buggy mess. And you can't say you love the buggy mess, because it's not fun when it crashes unnecessarily. But I will sort out this fucking quest line and then end the stream. Because I'm also in a weird position of needing to take a piss but also thirsty. I don't know why. Well, I know why I'm in this situation, because of a cold. At least I have the third one as of right now. I'm still stupid. I didn't know why you didn't give me another one. And also, I do need to reapply the weightless junk. Do need to reapply that because it's decided to stop working. Okay, well I haven't done quest line just yet. I've done that part, but not.
Those tools you found are a joy to work with.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. Well, I said it was paying work.
Uh-huh. Captain, nobody's gonna want to help you.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
That makes 2 of us. Now here's your pay.
Well, this is me now ending the stream. 11 minutes late. I hope all this was worth it. Because oh my god, it's been a journey of me giving up with Fallout New Vegas because of how much it wanted to crash, and then it destroyed my entire PC because I couldn't close it when it was stuck trying to access something. I had to pretty much turn off my PC but cancel it just before, and also deleted quite a few mods with Fallout 4. So hopefully, because I managed to actually get the thing to work and I've managed to get Fallout 4 to function. The only caveat is that I'm gonna have to re-download Railless junk, because it's fallen like the color map collectibles where it used to work and now it doesn't want to. Hopefully if it's on Nexus mods, which usually that is the case, that if it's on Bethesda.net then it's usually also on Nexus mods. So hopefully, like just as soon as the stream ends, I can get the thing back up and running. And I really should be ending the stream right here, right now. But I'm guessing there's no room for last words, because the 2 people that have commented, I don't know if they're still here. Really does not seem like that they are. So, ciao for now. Return in about 2 hours.